In a quiet suburban neighborhood, an ordinary man named Michael lived his daily life, blissfully unaware that the very devices he relied on were silently gathering information about him. Michael had no idea that these gadgets were more than just tools for convenience. They were gateways into his personal life. The smartphone. The all-seeing eye. Michael's smartphone was his constant companion. From the moment he woke up, he reached for it to check his messages and scroll through social media. Little did he know, his smartphone was constantly collecting data. The apps he used tracked his location, recorded his search history, and even listened in on his conversations through the microphone. Advertisers and tech companies used this data to build a detailed profile of Michael, targeting him with ads and influencing his decisions without his knowledge. The smart speaker. The eavesdropper. In the corner of his living room sat a sleek smart speaker. Michael loved using it to play music, set reminders, and control other smart devices in his home. What he didn't realize was that this device was always listening, waiting for its wake word. Even when he wasn't interacting with it, the smart speaker could pick up conversations, storing snippets of his life on servers far away. These recordings could be accessed by the company that manufactured the device, or even hacked by someone with ill intent. The smart TV, the watchful screen. Michael often relaxed in front of his smart TV after a long day. He appreciated how it could suggest shows he might like based on his viewing habits. However, the smart TV was more than just a screen. It was a sophisticated surveillance tool. It tracked what Michael watched, how long he watched it, and when he switched channels. Some smart TVs even had cameras and microphones that could be remotely activated, turning Michael's living room into a window for outsiders to peer into. The fitness tracker, the health monitor. Michael was proud of his new fitness tracker, which he wore religiously to monitor his steps, heart rate, and sleep patterns. It motivated him to stay healthy, but it also collected a treasure trove of personal health data. This data was shared with third parties, often without Michael's full understanding or consent. Health insurers and marketers were eager to get their hands on this information, which they could use to influence Michael's lifestyle choices or adjust his insurance premiums. The connected car. The rolling data collector. Michael's car was a marvel of modern technology, equipped with GPS, Bluetooth, and a host of sensors that made driving safer and more enjoyable. However, every time Michael drove, his car was busy collecting data on his location, driving habits, and even his conversations if his phone was connected via Bluetooth. This data was sent back to the car manufacturer, who could sell it to advertisers or use it to track Michael's movements. The smart fridge. The culinary spy. Michael's kitchen was equipped with a smart fridge that kept track of its contents and even suggested recipes. While Michael appreciated its convenience, he was unaware that the fridge also tracked his grocery purchases and eating habits. This information was valuable to food companies and advertisers who could tailor their marketing efforts based on what was in Michael's fridge. The security cameras, the silent observers. To keep his home safe, Michael had installed a few security cameras around his property. He felt secure knowing he could check on his home from anywhere via his smartphone. What he didn't consider was that these cameras were connected to the internet and could be hacked, allowing strangers to spy on him. The footage was also stored on cloud servers, where it could be accessed by the camera manufacturer or law enforcement without his knowledge. The social media. The digital diary. Finally, there was social media, Michael's favorite way to stay connected with friends and family. Every post, like, and comment was meticulously logged and analyzed. Social media platforms knew more about Michael than he knew about himself, predicting his behavior, interests, and even his moods. This data was sold to advertisers who could target Michael with uncanny precision, subtly shaping his opinions and choices. As Michael continued his day, blissfully unaware of the surveillance all around him, the data he generated was quietly collected, analyzed, and sold. The devices that made his life more convenient were also the eyes and ears of an invisible network, constantly watching, listening, and learning. This is the story of modern life, where convenience comes at the cost of privacy. and where the everyday tools we rely on have become the perfect spies.